When Cindy finally stopped looking at the mirror, the kids began having fun. The kids played a few games, both board and video. Talked about recent events at school. This proved especially enlightening for Kaya. The social pecking order wasn't too different than what she remembered. The rich popular girls were mostly the same. Though it seemed that some weren't as bad as Kaya knew. Again, the diapers, which caused more parental involvement, also caused more parental discipline. So some of the girls Kaya remembered as being incredibly spoiled and mean before were, in this world, a bit more humbled due to a little extra scrutiny by their moms and dads. On the flip side, some were even worse than Kaya remembered, the extra attention causing them to become more sneaky to get away with their various stunts and teasing against less popular kids. Another topic that came up were the latest teen idols. Kaya couldn't suppress her giggles at seeing the hottest teen guys of the day with diapers under their pants. Fortunately, or unfortunately, Cindy mistook the laughing for something else and accused Kaya of having naughty thoughts about the boys, some of which, she claimed, were hers. Jonathan talked about some of the girl singers out. The two girls humored him, but they were as interested in the girls as he was in the boys. Jonathan brought up some recent movies that were out. Hearing about them, Kaya learned that a lot of angsty teen dramas centered on potty training as much as the hormones and difficulties of teenage life. Movie ratings were also a bit more strict, as kids couldn't get into any movie R or higher without adult supervision. While that was true back home, theaters here enforced the rule far more often. Jonathan expressed some relief that they could finally at least go to PG-13s without their parents. Kaya was able to keep up with the conversation easily. As they talked, more and more of the pieces of this world fell into place in her brain. Talking about diapers and the differences they caused in this world was coming to her more easily. After a couple of hours, Kaya's mom announced it was time for bed. She asked if anyone needed changing, but only Kaya and Jonathan asked for dry diapers. Cindy wanted her disposable for as long as possible, even if it meant a small rash later on. Kaya's mom just shrugged and let her be. "It's your butt that's gonna hurt, do what you want," she said. As Kaya's mom worked on her, Kaya, for the first time, realized that she was being changed right in front of her friends, and they were being changed right in front of her. She had watched both Jonathan and Luke get new diapers and didn't even bat an eye. Perhaps it was because she knew the two boys well, but the embarrassment she had at seeing the older boy at the mall changing stations was almost completely non-existent here. Seeing her elder brother and best friend get their butts wiped off by her parents actually felt, of all things, normal. Also surprising was that Kaya's mom made sure they got ready for bed. She made Kaya change out of the t-shirt she'd worn all morning into a long nightshirt. Same for Cindy and her dress. Cindy didn't hesitate to pull her dress off over her head, leaving her in just a baby blue bra and her slightly wet diaper. Kaya did the same, trying her best to mimic Cindy's ease at undressing in front of Jonathan and her mother. Cindy herself was no problem, they had gym together. They both put on cute nightshirts. Cindy's had a little cartoon kitty cat on it. When Jonathan was re-diapered, he pulled on his pants, which actually were pajama bottoms, and pulled a white t-shirt out of his diaper bag. When everyone was dressed for bed, Cindy and Jonathan pulled out sleeping bags and crawled in. Kaya got in bed. Kaya's mom gave the kids a goodnight kiss before she turned out the lights. As Kaya started to fall asleep, she wondered to herself if, when she next woke up, if she'd be wearing diapers or underpants.